This is the Black Series Titanium #1 Millennium Falcon with the updated radar dish. Looks good. Love the sort of battle damage this Falcon has on it. This looks great. Rotating gun. All the detailing on the back of the ship. Looks great. Looks like it's been through a lot. So this is #1 Black Series Titanium Millennium Falcon TFA version. And then we got the Hot Wheels version, which is a lot bigger, but you know, both are highly detailed, look great for displays, good as each other really. So it's up to you which version you want to get. Okay, so, and then there's the third version, which is the one from the 4-pack, which still looks good, does the job. Nice. Okay. Here's the Han Solo You Get Han Bespin. Comes with a breathing mask, classic Empire Strikes Back costume, and here's the Boba Fett you get. Comes with the backpack, that blaster there, another blaster there. Boba Fett looks pretty cool. Sort of in his Empire Strikes Back colours. Looks pretty nice. There's the backpack. And there's Han Solo's blaster there. Cool. Putting Phasma into a two-handed pose, which is pretty cool. You can bend the joints and adjust the wrists. So that's really nice. You can do that with a basic figure. So that's a really cool feature. That's about as far as the legs will spread. And then you can bring them back together. So you're going to have in a sort of this sort of pose maybe. Looks really cool. For a small figure, this figure looks really great, especially with the silver finish on the figure. Cape looks good. Comes with all the pouches. Yeah, nice looking figure. And there's the back of the figure. See the cape, look how good it looks. Great looking figure. Captain Phasma, Black Series 3.75. The figure overall is quite a nice one. It's not an essential character, but as he's going to be the main new villain, he's worth picking up if you can find him. And there's, you know, this costume's kind of simple, but it's done well. I mean, it's just more or less a basic Imperial officer outfit with a tunic, white tunic, black trousers, flared out, and then shiny leather boots. Black gloves, and quite a nice face sculpt. Great looking figure really. Really captures the look of the character. It has enough articulation for such a figure. Comes with an OK blaster and a decent looking cape. So definitely one worth picking up. If you're a fan of Imperials, the customizer, because you could easily convert this to Grand Admiral Thrawn, or you want to see what the new characters from Rogue One look like. So that's your Director Krennic. This is a great looking figure. So proposed X-Wing fighter is assembled and the landing skids are in. So you can see the landing skids there. They just plug in at the bottom. And there's the front landing skid, which is retractable. And then you've got the canopy open there. See the detail. Quite nice. And then you press this button and you can hear the sound. Pretty cool. So this is a great little model, and yeah, definitely recommend it. I think the Millennium Falcon's slightly better, but this one's really good as well. I'd like to get the TIE Fighter, first order TIE Fighter. But there's some new Rogue One models that are coming out soon, hopefully in the UK, and that AT ACT looks really cool. And the electronic feature's pretty nice. Shame it doesn't have lights, but it still looks pretty cool. And with the canopy down, what a great little model. Highly recommend this one. Okay, so cheers, bye. Here's a good look at Luke Bespin. Nice looking figure, done in that Hero Masters style. And then there's Darth Vader, with the extra hands, lightsaber. This Darth Vader's really cool. Nice paint decal. 2 sets of hands. Luke with his blaster, lightsaber. Nice set. The Polish version of not A New Hope. The Force Awakens are on Amazon UK. It's $5.99. So if you want to get one of these, if you're into having foreign versions of Star Wars, then check Amazon UK. They had it for $5.99, but they didn't have many copies. I'm sure they'll get more in. Okay, so that's the Polish version of Star Wars, The Force Awakens, and then here's the UK. Okay.
What about me?
You seem okay?
No, when can I leave the flat? When can I be free to go out?
Never.
Why?
Don't you know this is your prison?
My prison?
Yep.
So we're all imprisoned in our flats forever?
Poor people are prisoners.
No. This is further than I could ever imagine.
Poor people do not contribute to society and must be exterminated.
No. We'll have to rebel. We'll have to fight back. We will fight back.
I believe you cannot be bothered. You would
Yeah.
rather watch your TV shows.
No.
I can see you have a lovely television over there.
Teletubbies.
You may watch Teletubbies.
Teletubbies and
Keep drinking the water,
no.
and that will solve your problems.
Solve everybody's problems.
Good day, sir. Good day, sir.
Good day, Captain.
Good day.
Good day, Captain.
Here's the 2 figures in the plastic inner sleeve. Garazeb. It's pretty cool. You've got the chopper droid, and it comes with this firing weapon and this firing missile with 3 blue missiles. Missiles look quite nice. The figures look pretty cool. Garazeb, White Mite, and then yeah. Let's have a better look at the figures and the accessories. Cheers. Resistance version from episode 7. Looks pretty cool. Looks nice. Great for display, this one. And there's a black version with the red stripe on it. That would look nice as well. But this one looks pretty cool as well. Okay, so it's your Resistance X-Wing. Quite nice. Despite it being kind of small and flimsy, and you know, it's got a lot of features. It's got landing skids, it's got the canopy, which you've got to be really careful about because it's kind of fragile, and opening wings. So nice. Okay, so cheers, bye. Here's the Boba Fett and Darth Vader. They just go so well together. These are out of the two sets of 2-packs I've shown. These are the villains are the better figures. So you've got Vader and Boba Fett. Probably Boba Fett's the best, then Vader, then Han Bespin, Luke Bespin. But it's a nice 2-pack. I mean, these figures are pretty cool. You can get them cheap. I mean, the Boba Fett's just cool, man. I love that firing missile, and then Darth Vader's pretty cool. Got a nice head sculpt, nice body detailing. This looks really cool. And then Boba Fett's not bad either. Very good, actually. Okay.
Speaker built into it. It also has haptic feedback, so you get a little bump to sort of let you know what's going on. Also, you'll get your BB-8 sounds through the force band since he doesn't have a speaker built in.
That's pretty fantastic. What I love so much about this toy and just the design of BB-8 in general is how emotive he is. And it's really simple when you have this on. You're just twisting.
Let's have a look at the Captain Phasma car. Looks really nice. Just looks great. Just love the look of this car. Front profile. And the side. Looks really good. It's quite vicious. Nice looking car. And then the First Order Stormtrooper car. With the black and white look to it. Looks really good. Quite nice looking car. And this one especially. Really nice, sleek looking racing car. Right. So this is a great figure. It has really nice articulation, looks great, paint details, paint apps are just great, texturing on the costume's nice. Just looks the business. Nice weathering on the figure, and yeah, this is a great figure. So he looks really cool. Helmet looks amazing. Back of the costume, just the detailing here is really good. You can see all the sculpting detail to the camera, which is split at the bottom. Really nice. It's quite a colourful figure. It has like a red bit of armour here with 3 yellow stripes. I guess that denotes he's a squad leader. All this blue and white stripe. These shoulder pads are rubber, so you can bend them quite far upwards. And then the helmet can move forward quite a bit. Up that far. Down. Looks pretty cool. You can see the ball joint there. Here's a better look at the TIE Inquisitor's TIE Fighter number 28, the Black Series. Body's metal. This is plastic on top, but it doesn't open the canopy or the hatch. The wings bend though, you can close the wings like that. The wings are plastic, so you can fold it like that. Comes with a display stand. I'm going to keep this one boxed, so I'm going to cut the things, but you can get an idea. How much does it? Is it heavy? No, it's quite light. It looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if these panels should be black on the outside. It looks pretty good, this tiny little TIE fighter. With its tiny little rings that even fold down. Flip the bags, but I haven't looked inside yet, so let's see what we get. We'll start with this bag. 1, 2, 3 will open like that. First bag, Series 1, let's see what we get. So this is first bag opening. What do we get? We get a warning label, and we get raised speeder. So that's a nice one. Cool, that's quite good. Let's open the next one. What do we get next? Another warning sheet. We get the Sith Infiltrator, I believe. Yep. So Sith Infiltrator, nice one there. Cool. So far we've got Raised Speeder, the Sith Infiltrator, and the last one we get an X-Wing, which fell out. So we've got a Red 3 X-Wing, nice. So no duplicates, great. So these are the 3 hits, not bad.
What things can we make? But they started experimenting with children's toys. They founded a company called British Xylem in 1931. Palatine was the trademark that was registered for their toy division. And within there, they made like plastic rubber duckies and windmills and things like that. It was very, very rudimentary. As they developed plastics and got to see what they could do with this stuff, they started going more into like doll making. But fundamentally, and you wouldn't get away with this today, but they were experimenting with children's toys, what you could do with the materials. Now some of these things were...
Okay, this is the Black Series TIE Fighter from the 4-pack. It's really nice. This is more than likely based on the old 96 Micro Machine. Maybe it's been slightly updated. I do have that somewhere. I wish I could find it so I could do a comparison, but this is, I can compare it to the Hot Wheels TIE Fighter though. Nice detail on the wings. What I like about this is the wings are die cast, so this TIE Fighter has weight to it. Has 2 screws there, plus the thing for the base. Detail on the front of the TIE Fighter is nice. Looks great. And then the back of the TIE Fighter. Opening canopy as well. Looks great. Looks like there's a little figure inside, unpainted. That's pretty cool. So this TIE Fighter gets the thumbs up from me. Mainly because the wings are die cast. I just love that. So this TIE Fighter is nice and heavy. It's a nice figure. I'm sure he's gonna. I think he's a 2nd series figure. Definitely worth getting. Cassian Andor, great artwork on the card. Cool looking figure. Very reminiscent of Han Solo Hoth. Nice figure. And I think because his legs don't bend at the knee, they look better. The sculpting on the legs looks better than the one on in the Black Series. So I think that's an advantage here. Okay, so cheers, bye. Black Series titanium, Kylo Ren shuttle. Looks really cool. like prefer it in black to the whitish beige colour that it first was released in, which is the incorrect colour. This is more movie accurate. So it's Kylo Ren Shuttle, Black Series Titanium. This is FN2187. Cool looking figure. Love the blood on the helmet. Looks really cool. There's a 6-inch Black Series figure, but because I've got this little 3.75 figure, I don't need to get that one. It's just as good. Anyway, it's all Rogue One now. Combine, assemble. So you get that combiner piece, which can be used as a bazooka thing. Pretty cool. Looks good. Really nice model, Chopper. See has a clock, mode and set button. Comes with instructions, so it's easy to work out how to get this thing working. There's a lot of nice sculpting details. So it doubles for an action figure, or a display figure at least. Looks great. I love orange. Colour choices are so great with this figure. Orange and then the khaki on the... Just notice he's got different legs. So it's a kit bashed figure. I mean, he's seen a lot of action. What a cool looking little droid. Got to get back into watching Rebels. So that's your Chopper, yeah? Alarm Clock by Xeon. So here I've done comparisons to the figures recently, but now we're just going to compare the packaging. This is the Force Awakens packaging. So this is the most recent packaging for Nien Nunb. They did do a vintage collection version with the same sort of packaging as this. And you can see the bubble's a lot bigger, but that's because it's got this piece of equipment in it. And yeah, I mean, obviously this appeals to me because I'm of that generation. At my age, 46, you know, this is what's going to appeal to me, because this brings back so much memories and nostalgia of when I was a kid, whereas this now, I mean, I like this card, but it's not just because I'm a Star Wars fan. I like this, but because this is what I had when I was a kid, and that's where my love of Star Wars comes from childhood. This is what gets my rocks off, as one would say. Okay, so yeah, and I've done comparisons of the two figures. I mean, they're both really good, so you know. And then there's the vintage collection version as well, which is another great Nien Nunb figure. Alright. Okay, I was in Tesco's on Wednesday, I think, or Tuesday, and I picked up this figure. It's the Rogue One, the Imperial Ground Crew. And this is a figure you see quite a lot. Maybe it's a little bit of a peg warmer, but it's quite a nice figure. And they had the special offer, so you could buy the figure for about £6.75, I think, which in the UK is a good price. So I decided I'd pick this one up because this is the one I haven't got. They had a couple of K2SOs and the reissued or kit bashed Kylo Ren as well. Well, I quite like this figure. It looks nice. Obviously the helmet is very reminiscent of the Imperial Gunner. It has nice detailing on the body. Nice sculpting. A sort of greyish undersuit with knee pads, black gloves, a bit of chest armour. Comes with these two, like, what would you call these? Batons that you can use to bring the plane for TIE fighters in and TIE fighters and TIE strikers in. Little black boots. Comes with this quite cool attachment that you put on his back, and it's like wings and guns and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Great artwork on the card, that really nice image there. So very influenced by the Imperial Gunner. Here's a better look at C-3PO. You can see that it's nicely painted. There's a nice gold effect to the body. Articulation, I'll do that in a minute, but you've got a red arm here, as we see in episode 7. It's the back of the figure. So he's got a lot of wires here. On the other figure, the one you can get at Walgreens, I think in America, it's got different wiring, plus the silver leg and the gold arm. Figure looks great though. Such a classic, important character in Star Wars. And there's the red arm. Looks kind of, does look plasticky, but still nicely detailed. You can see the black on the underside there, black on the underside of this hand as well. A shame they couldn't put an elbow mechanism in. If they lost these, whatever you call these, but we will see. Nice detailing there. Or is that blemishes? No. Eyes are just painted, but looks effective. Definitely looks like C-3PO, as seen in episode 7. So is this Princess Leia worth getting? Certainly, because this is the only Force Awakens Princess Leia out there as far as I know. And yeah, I mean, if you want an old version of Princess Leia, this is it. And until they do the general version, which I'm sure they'll do, or maybe in the new movie when it comes out next year, we're going to have to wait till then. But this figure's got nice sculpting, good articulation. The only problem with the articulation is the plastic dress sort of is going to make a lot of that articulation a bit redundant. And but the sculpting on the face is good. I mean, she looks stressed out, worried, or you know. And she's got a tiny little ring on her finger, which is a nice addition. And good articulation overall, yep. And nice sculpting, the dress looks good. If you're a Princess Leia fan, then this is a figure for you. And who isn't? I mean, one of my favourite figures is the original 1978 Princess Leia, the white outfit. So I've got quite a few of those figures. So this is definitely a must for me. She looks good. Great looking figure. Another look at the X-Wings. You've got Biggs is at the front, and then the new X-Wings from The Force Awakens look really great. Great model there, all of them. Three X-Wings look great. Star Wars paperback version, New York Times bestseller, UK version, $8.99. The hardback there and the DVD. Taking that waistcoat off is a real pain in the backside. It's hard to put back on. It's even harder to take off. But this is Jin, one display option with the waistcoat only, or with her Middle Eastern type hood. It's up to you. Cool figure though. You can get her and the SDC pack. There's a new free pack out with the Elite or Special Forces Death Trooper. She comes with that. Plus, there's the single carded figure, box figure, number 22. It's not a bad looking figure really, just a bit fragile. You've got to be really careful with it because you don't want to do what I did, which is break the lower left knee or right knee. Overall, it's a great figure. Okay, so that's Jyn Erso, number 22, Black Series. Cool looking figure. Alright, cheers, bye. Black Series, Mattel Hot Wheels from the 2-pack. Mattel Hot Wheels regular TIE Fighter. Mattel Hot Wheels Elite Special Forces TIE Fighter. So they're all different in subtle ways, but they all display really well. A great design of a spaceship. It's great to see how the designs evolved, all, you know, and then looking at how different companies make the actual ship. And then you've got this one as well, which is the First Order. Looks great. This is the Funko Pop number 61 BB-8 out of the box. Comes on a nice little stand. Has the vibrating head. Looks pretty cool. Has 2 antennae. Looks pretty cool. Made in Vietnam. So that's has some weight to it. This main body is quite heavy. So is the head. Looks pretty cool. So that's your BB-8 by Funko. Looks pretty cool. Go. You little thug.
Huh?
You little. This is the figure outside the box assembled with all the accessories. It's got this grabbing thing, claw thing. You can press the button. Press that button and it opens up. Because this huge weapon. And all the knees and elbows work well. I've had a few problems before with other figures that the elbow doesn't bend or the knee doesn't bend. With the Jar Jar Binks and the Boba Fett. But this looks pretty cool. I mean, it's done in a sort of goofy, kid-friendly style. Zeb from Rebels. And this weapon's really long, he comes with. The last look at the Snowspeeder by Hot Wheels. You can see all the details. Little paint apps, all sticker details there. There's a tiny little one there. So it looks pretty decent. So this may be one, if you can find it on sale, is worth picking up. I'm sure it's easier to find than the Black Series version. And there's the stand it comes with. So that's the snow speeder. Right, cheers, bye. Final look at the figure just to show the sculpting detail. You can see the black part of the costume has texturing, detailing on the hands, especially that hand with the bit of armour on it. The control panel, whatever he's wearing, this sort of sash belt thing, and then the actual figure himself. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty decent. So Chirrut Imre from Rogue One. Great looking figure. Definitely gets a thumbs up from me. So if you want to pick this one up, especially if you're in the UK, you can get them on sale at Sainsbury's. Otherwise, Toys R Us is the cheapest place to get these figures in the UK. Okay, so cool looking figure. Right, cheers, bye. Here's the final look at the Hot Wheels Ghost, which looks pretty decent, and then what I think is superior, the Black Series Ghost. I mean, both do the job, both are great for display, and both look the part. And this ship has a cameo in Rogue One, so yeah, it certainly looks like the Ghost and comes with a nice stand. So it's up to you which one you'd want to get. This is smaller but heavier. This is just a bit larger though. So you've got both versions of the Ghost here. Okay.
And mostly not in a hurtful way. She would just tell it like it was. Let's remember that Carrie, even though she taught longingly about normalcy, she knew she'd never achieve it. And at the last Star Wars premiere, she showed up with her beloved dog. If you're going to steal the scene from Harrison Ford, what better way to do that?
Well, boy, did she do that in the autobiography this year with the big reveal that they had actually, for a brief time at least, been lovers.
She said that she didn't even remember writing her own diaries, and when she came across that, she left a message for Harrison saying, "I won't do it if you tell me not to," and never heard back from him. She didn't really want to hurt anybody, and she was shocked at the amount of reaction of people going, "Woohoo, we always wondered if anything went on." And Harrison has been very open about his grief for her, and
The exhibition